Plenty of fire still burning in Northern California today as well. So the smoke forecast is going to be an important part of looking ahead to today, and I'm going to get there. Once I talk about the other issue, remember when we used to just talk about temperatures in a forecast? Well, there is a story to that today. Take a look at the numbers over my shoulder, and some of us are going to experience a little bit more of a noticeable warm-up today than others. Specifically, the locations that normally notice this more than others. If you are inland, Livermore, it's going to be 5 degrees warmer today than yesterday. Same thing in Concord. San Jose will be 4 degrees warmer than yesterday. That's not a huge jump, but it is enough that I think you'll notice, because it's going to get us back up into the low 90s today for some of those inland spots. It'll be 85 in San Jose, 88 in Santa Rosa. Oakland, 79, same number you did yesterday. San Francisco at 74. That's pretty much right in line with where you were as well. A little bit of the marine layer along the coast. Spotted and pointed this out at the top of the newscast. But if we take a look at what happens to the marine layer today, obviously it burns back. It's sunshine everywhere. But I want you to see what happens as we get into the early part of this week, specifically Tuesday morning right there. Now that's different. Tuesday morning, I know I'm getting kind of far ahead of us here, but we're going to see the onshore flow return in a more significant way for the early part of this week, and that will bring the numbers down. But since I just spotlighted the warm-up for inland spots, let's get everybody's daytime highs in here today. We're going up to 88 in Sunnyvale. Same in Campbell. We'll hit 85 in Milpitas. The numbers in far inland Alameda and Contra Costa County. Low 90s today. We just saw that. But San Ramon, you'll go to 90. Danville, 92. These are all the places that are about 4 or 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. In the Bay, we don't notice much of a difference. 79 in Oakland. 86 in San Rafael. Nevada's going to 86. And here in the North Bay, we'll notice maybe a degree or two warm up, but it shouldn't be too significant. No real hope for rain here between now and the end of the month. This takes us all the way out through September 30th, and unfortunately from now through then, we're not really seeing much hope, and we need rain if we want to stop talking about smoke. Speaking of which, here's the forecast on what to expect from the smoke today. It's a new way of looking at this, so just to get ourselves oriented, the deeper the shade of red on this map, the higher the concentration of smoke in the atmosphere. The one down here, that bullseye, that's the Creek Fire, which is putting out more smoke right now than the August complex, which is the one, at least here in the Bay Area. And as far as air quality is concerned, that's our focus. So watch that one over the rest of today. It's still going to be able to throw a little bit of smoke down towards the Bay. That takes us all the way through Sunday, which is why air quality is going to stay moderate. I showed you the specific readings for each part of the Bay Area at the top of the hour. I'm going to do it again coming up at 6:30, so you'll see that if you're about to step outside. It's moderate in the South Bay and in the North Bay right now. But here's good news. Did you see what happened going into Monday? A stronger onshore flow took a lot of that smoke and pushed it away. So as we go through the remainder of the 7-day forecast, at least through this first half of it, reason to be more hopeful and optimistic that we have less smoke to breathe around here. But for today, it's going to be a lot like yesterday, and Devin, it was moderate yesterday. You see the haze in the sky yesterday, and the pattern on this is the same in that the farther north you are, the more you're going to have to deal with it. So the readings are registering higher in northern Sonoma County, but I think moderate is a good takeaway for pretty much all of us.
The air quality is so awful a couple of weeks ago, I think it kind of recalibrated the scales for most folks.
Right.
And so even though we should be concerned,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like, well, at least it's not as bad as it was.
Normally when it's moderate, you don't even pay attention to it. Good point.